Hey everybody, welcome to Wait! What? Really? The channel where we uncover the most bizarre and amazing facts from around the world. And guess what? Today we're diving into some of the weirdest Christmas celebrations you won't believe exist. From unusual traditions to jaw-dropping festivities, these Christmases will leave you saying, "Wait, what? Really? You think you know Christmas? Think again." We're about to take a trip around the globe to find out how other cultures celebrate this festive holiday, and let me tell you, some of this stuff is straight up bonkers. So grab some eggnog, settle in, and get ready to have your mind blown. Alright, first stop, Japan. Now picture this, it's Christmas Eve, you're hungry for a festive meal, but instead of a traditional Christmas feast, they go all out with KFC? Yes, you heard that right. In Japan, Christmas is celebrated with a bucket of fried chicken. It's become such a popular tradition that people pre-order their meals months in advance. I mean, forget turkey and stuffing, pass the gravy and mashed potatoes. For fried chicken, imagine explaining that to your grandma, right? Sorry Nana, no Christmas ham this year, we're having the Colonel's 12-piece bucket. But hey, don't knock it till you try it. Maybe there's something to this whole fried chicken Christmas thing. Maybe it's the crispy skin, the juicy meat, or maybe it's just the sheer absurdity of it all. Whatever the reason, KFC has become synonymous with Christmas in Japan, and honestly I kinda love it. It's unexpected, it's hilarious, and it proves that Christmas can be celebrated in all sorts of delicious and unconventional ways. So, next time you're feeling adventurous during the holidays, why not ditch the traditional turkey and go for a bucket of fried chicken instead? Just be sure to order in advance, those lines get crazy. Next up we're heading to Norway, where Christmas takes a slightly witchier turn. You know, the usual carols, presents, reindeer, and hiding your brooms. Yep, you heard me right. In Norway, Christmas involves a tradition where people hide their brooms. Sounds strange, right? Well, Norwegians believe that witches come out on Christmas Eve looking for brooms to ride. And let's be honest, nobody wants a witch crashing their Christmas party. Can you imagine? Oh, sorry about the cauldron, Aunt Mildred, she's a little tipsy on eggnog. So, to avoid any mischievous spirits, brooms are hidden away safely. Some folks even put them in the attic under the bed or even lock them in the closet. I guess it's better to be safe than sorry, right? I can just imagine Norwegian families running around on Christmas Eve, frantically searching for that last rogue broom. Dad's yelling, "Honey, have you seen the Swiffer? The witch is gonna be here any minute!" It's a tradition that might seem a little strange to outsiders, but hey, who am I to judge? Maybe those Norwegians are onto something. After all, nobody wants a witch ruining their Christmas dinner. Alright, buckle up because we're heading to Mexico, where Christmas gets a unique twist. We're talking about Noche Buena, a festive fusion of Christmas cheer and the remembrance of loved ones who have passed on. Imagine this. It's Christmas Eve. Families are gathered, the aroma of tamales fills the air, and mariachi music sets the festive mood. But amidst the joyful celebrations, there's a touch of bittersweet remembrance for those who are no longer present. See, in Mexico, Christmas blends seamlessly with the Day of the Dead traditions. It's a time for families to come together, share stories, and honor the memory of those who are gone. They decorate altars with photos, candles, and offerings of food and drink, creating a beautiful and poignant tribute to their loved ones. Now you might think that combining Christmas and the Day of the Dead would make for a somber affair, but it's actually quite the opposite. The festive spirit of Christmas blends with the remembrance of loved ones, creating a unique and heartwarming celebration of life and death. It's a reminder that even in the midst of joyful celebrations, it's important to remember and honor those who are no longer with us. Chapter 4. Iceland. Forget Santa, it's the Yule Lads. Alright, hold on to your reindeer because we're about to enter the wonderfully weird world of Icelandic Christmas traditions. Forget Santa Claus. In Iceland, Christmas is all about the Yule Lads. And no, they're not delivering presents. Picture this, 13 mischievous troll-like characters who descend from the mountains, one by one, each with their own unique brand of holiday chaos. We're talking about guys with names like Sausage Swiper, Door Slammer, and my personal favorite, Spoon Licker. These guys are basically the Dennis the Menace crew of Christmas folklore. For 13 days leading up to Christmas, each Yule Lad visits homes, sometimes leaving small gifts and shoes left by the window for well-behaved children, but more often than not, they're up to no good. Imagine waking up to find your sausage missing, your doors slamming shut on their own, or your spoons licked clean. It's enough to make even the naughtiest kid think twice. And the best part? These guys are not your jolly, rosy-cheeked Christmas icons. They're depicted as grumpy, disheveled, and well, kind of creepy-looking dudes. It's like a bizarre, slightly terrifying, and totally awesome Christmas fairy tale come to life. Chapter 5. Spain. Where Christmas logs, poop presents. Next stop, we're heading to Catalonia, Spain, where they've got a Christmas tradition that's, well, let's just say it's a little different. It involves a log. Not just any log, mind you, but a log that poops presents. You heard me right. Meet cagatillo, which literally translates to pooping log. Yep, you heard me correctly. This festive piece of timber is basically a cross between a piñata and, well, a toilet. Now stay with me here. This log is no ordinary piece of firewood. They dress it up in a little hat and blanket, give it a face, and feed it sweets in the weeks leading up to Christmas. Then, on Christmas Eve, things get really interesting. The family gathers around the log, sings traditional songs, and then they beat the log with sticks. And I'm not talking about a gentle tap, I'm talking full-on whack-a-mole action. Why all the log beating, you ask? Well, they believe that all that percussion encourages the Kagatio to, shall we say, release its bounty of gifts. And by release, I mean literally poop out candy and small presents. Chapter 6. Philippines, where Christmas lights get lit. Okay, get ready to have your Christmas lights one-upped, because we're heading to the Philippines where they take holiday cheer to a whole new level with the Giant Lantern Festival. Forget your neighbor's inflatable Santa and those synchronized light shows. In the Philippines, they celebrate Christmas with lanterns so massive, they could probably be seen from space. We're talking about the city of Pampanga, where they've been celebrating the Giant Lantern Festival, or Ligligan Parul San Fernando, for over a century. Imagine this. Enormous, dazzling lanterns, some spanning over 20 feet in diameter, all handcrafted with intricate designs and illuminated with thousands of twinkling lights. These aren't your grandma's Christmas lanterns. These things are engineering marvels, featuring intricate moving parts, kaleidoscopic colors, and designs that'll make your jaw drop. And the best part? The festival isn't just about admiring these luminous giants, it's a fierce competition. Teams from different villages go head-to-head, showcasing their creativity and craftsmanship in a dazzling display of light and music. It's like a pyrotechnics show, a parade, and a Christmas lights competition, all rolled into one unforgettable spectacle. Alright, next up we're heading to Ukraine, where they add a unique twist to their Christmas decorations. Forget tinsel and baubles in Ukraine, they deck the halls with spiderwebs. Now before you get too creeped out, let me explain. This tradition stems from an old folktale about a poor widow who couldn't afford to decorate her Christmas tree. One morning, she woke up to find a spider had spun a beautiful glistening web all over her tree, catching the morning light. The widow saw this as a sign of good luck and prosperity. From that day on, Ukrainians have been incorporating spider webs into their Christmas decorations as a symbol of hope and fortune. Of course, they're not using real spider webs. Instead, they create intricate, delicate ornaments shaped like spider webs, often adorned with sparkling beads and threads. They look like delicate, shimmering snowflakes, adding a touch of magic and whimsy to their Christmas trees. So the next time you're untangling Christmas lights, spare a thought for our friends in Ukraine who are busy decorating their trees with sparkling, symbolic spider webs. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to roll into Caracas, Venezuela, where Christmas Eve Mass comes with a side of adrenaline. Forget caroling and sleigh bells. In Venezuela, they ditch the reindeer and opt for a more unconventional mode of transportation to church. Roller skates. Yes, you heard right. Every Christmas Eve, the streets of Caracas transform into a massive roller skating party as people make their way to church in the most festive way imaginable. Imagine cruising down the street, Christmas lights twinkling overhead, the sound of laughter and carols in the air, all while rocking your coolest pair of rollerblades. It's like a scene straight out of a holiday movie, except way more fun. The tradition is so popular that the city even closes off streets to traffic, allowing families to skate safely to their midnight mass. Talk about a unique way to spread holiday cheer. It's festive, it's fun, and it's a great way to work up an appetite before that big Christmas Eve dinner. Last but not least, we're heading down under to Australia, where Christmas is anything but traditional. Forget snowmen and fireplaces. In Australia, Christmas falls smack dab in the middle of summer. So how do Aussies celebrate? With a good old-fashioned BBQ on the beach, of course. Imagine this. The sun is shining, the waves are crashing, and the smell of shrimp grilling on the barbie fills the air. Instead of bundling up in winter gear, people are sporting Santa hats and swimsuits, soaking up the sun and enjoying the great outdoors. It's a Christmas tradition that's as laid back and fun-loving as the Aussies themselves. Forget carols, they've got beach cricket and volleyball games going on. Forget eggnog, it's all about ice-cold beers and fresh seafood. It's the perfect way to celebrate the holidays in true Aussie style, relaxed, casual, and with a whole lot of sunshine. Well, there you have it. 10 of the weirdest Christmas celebrations from around the world. If you thought Christmas was all about snow, pine trees, and presents, these traditions might just change your mind. From pooping logs to rollerblading Santas, it's clear that Christmas is celebrated in all sorts of wacky and wonderful ways around the globe. But which one would you want to try out? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Wait, What? Really? For more crazy facts, and ring the bell for notifications. Catch you in the next one.